Hi, this is Wolfie. Today's just a casual little drive. We're heading along Wellington Road at Clayton, westbound toward Huntingdale. As the channel continues to evolve in these early days, I really wanted to take this opportunity to have a chat and try out some new ideas. For starters, I'm doing a voiceover rather than cluttering up the screen with text. So now, as we cross Blackburn Road, I can simply tell you that over there on the right is Monash University. But you can't really see it anyway, just trust me, it's there. It's one of the largest universities in Australia and among the top 100 worldwide. It's massive. Now, back to the channel and trying out ideas. At this time, I see the channel alternating between road and rail journeys, with a focus on the Melbourne region. So, think of Wolfie Drives as being all about Melbourne Road and Rail. This is what I love the most, and I'm at a point where I can release new videos every 5 to 7 days, alternating between road and rail. So, we're now coming up to Dandenong Road, which is also the Princess Highway. Now, the cool thing about Melbourne's major roads out in these suburbs is that what you find in the 1954 Melbourne Metropolitan Planning Scheme, which called for these main roads in the southeastern growth corridor to be laid out at a 1 mile interval in roughly a north-south-east-west grid where possible. There are also some significant major roads and freeways that cut right through this grid, creating some sharp angles that makes for some pretty awesome intersections like this one. So let's check it out while we wait at the traffic lights. Now that white van there was just sitting in the way, so why don't we take a look from above? So you can see what I mean there, those really sharp corners. Makes for a very interesting intersection, especially given both the roads are very wide. So, as we cross Dandenong Road, Wellington Road becomes North Road, and North Road continues through to North Brighton. The entire Wellington Road / North Road corridor through the suburban region forms what's known as State Route 18. You might have noticed I have a slight fascination for route numbers. And it's a goal of mine to document all of these state routes pretty soon, because they're soon going to be a thing of the past. There's a national standard, what they call the MABC route number system, and it's being implemented across the metropolitan area in the next few years. It's already started. State Route 60 from Southbank to Essendon is now called A60. So I'd like to get as many of these routes recorded before they go. So we're now coming up to the bridge that takes North Road across the Dandenong railway line. Just underneath this bridge on the right side is Huntingdale train station. And once we cross this bridge, something interesting happens. Up until this point, we've been on a nice wide road corridor defined in the 1954 planning scheme, but now we're coming into an older section of North Road, something that wasn't planned quite so well. And you can see just up ahead, this road narrows down to actually just total of 4 lanes, which makes it quite a bottleneck. It's pretty common to get stuck behind cars trying to turn right, or buses which have nowhere to pull in at a bus bay. So look, we're going to leave this journey here for today. This was only ever going to be a short little drive just to try a few things out. Hope you enjoyed it. Please leave some feedback. Bye for now.